Medic Turtle here. We're back up at Grayson Highlands, taking the AT spur trail up to the AT north, and we're gonna go to Wise Shelter at the Wilson Creek area. So let's get on, and I'll come back with you here in a little while. Up at Grayson Highlands, just come off the AT spur trail, getting ready to hit the AT. Going northbound that way, about 1.5 miles to Wise Shelter. It's about 3:45 in the afternoon. Passed a couple day hikers going back to the parking area. I'm not sure exactly how many people, if any, I'll see tonight at the shelter. Maybe my first time out completely alone. A little nervous, but I'm excited to get it over with and experience it. So once we get there, we'll have gone about a total of 2.5 miles today. So just a little out and back overnight on my 2 days off. All right, bring you back in a little while. First white blaze of the day. I'm excited. And that's the view I'm looking up at. Gosh, it's beautiful out here. So I've been coming downhill for a pretty good little while, and I started hearing water, like a creek running. So I getting close to Wilson Creek, I believe is what it is here, and come across this little footbridge here I've got to cross. Now, I'm no little girl. I'm just hoping it holds me. So let's go. It's pretty through here. It's very cool. Feels about 10 degrees cooler than it did when we were up on the balds. I don't know what kind of elevation. I completely didn't even bring a map with me. I don't know what I was thinking, but I knew I was only going in a little ways. But here's a footbridge over the creek. Got a good water source here, so not too bad. Made it. Hot dog. All right, so I'll bring you back when we get to back to the shelter. We made it to Wise Shelter. Setting up, having some dinner. Trying the Packet Gourmet's Cajun Ranch chicken salad on a burrito. I think this is what I'm going to call home for night. I may walk and see if I can't tent somewhere though. We'll see. So we've moved a little ways from the shelter. Decided to put the tent up. The Big Agnes Copper Spur UL2. Love it. Been out with it several times since I upgraded with it. It's a 2-person tent versus the 1-person I had earlier, or to begin with rather. Just by far roomier. Yeah, it's a little heavier, but to have the comfort and the ability to get everything inside and out of the weather, can't go wrong. Anyway, left the vestibules open tonight. It's clear skies, as you can see. Been beautiful all day. Light little breeze. Kind of in this little meadow here. About 100 yards or so away from Wise Shelter. Got a nice view to wake up to tomorrow morning. Hopefully, I think the sun will be right over the ridge line there, and looks like it might have been an old orchard. down the hill here a piece. I keep hearing cows, which I know there's not only are the ponies, mini horses. I know there's steer up here around Grayson Highlands, Mount Rogers area. So had supper or late lunch. May eat a little something else again later before I go to bed. Water source was glad I brought the cut up bottle to dip with. I needed that. But right over here is the AT, just past the tree line. There's a group of 5 or 6 other women. They're over there camping out. I came across over here by myself, but there's other people around, so that's a comforting factor for me. That's really about it. I'm gonna sit back. Got the Kindle with me. I packed it in. May read or download. I downloaded a movie. May watch that. So, but anyway, from Grayson Highlands, having a great time. Hate to have to go back tomorrow. Bye. So we're heading back south this morning from Wise Shelter to the Spur Trail, and I saw this tree yesterday and I wanted to be sure to get it. It's a magnificent tree. It's beautiful. And I don't even know if this does it any justice or not, but I am 45 degrees leaning back. This thing is huge. I don't know what the circumference is, but I know there's no way I could put my arms around it. Absolutely gorgeous. Perfect treehouse tree. Look at those limbs. Alright, let's get back to the car. So there's the trail. Did this yesterday. You come up this, what looks to be an old Forest Service road maybe. And the trail takes an abrupt turn here to the right, and then proceeds on back down that way. I noticed this yesterday when I came through. It's again, it looks like an old Forest Service road. I don't see any blazing on it, but kind of blocked off, kind of barricaded. Thought that was pretty neat. So they put that there to all the logs and whatnot, and make sure you follow and you look. And there's the blaze and there's the trail. But there's a turnstile on up there a little ways that we'll have to go through. There's quite a few of those here in Grayson to keep the ponies segregated and contained. But for the most part, it's a nice little flat service road. Walk for the next little bit. Alright, bring you back shortly. The whole forest floor is covered with these little fern-like plants. They're just all over. And then there's bigger ferns that remind me of Boston ferns. I'm not sure what those are, but all over. There's a trail cutting up through, and then down on this slope. It's absolutely gorgeous. A big fern area down there. So just came through the turnstile. It's quite the feat for a girl my size. a little tight. But here's the blaze. If you're coming northbound, it indicates you follow that way. And then along the rest of the trail here for a good ways, there's this fencing. Believe it's the park boundary for Grayson Highlands on this side of the fence, and the side that I'm on is part of the Mount Rogers National Recreation Area. Helps keep the ponies contained and separated. Not exactly sure. I'll have to do some research on that. But anyway, got a little rock field to walk through up here. Hard to see on the camera. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, there you go. So we gotta get through that. You just gotta watch out or it'll twist an ankle. So relatively easy section of trail. I thought I'd kind of video it a little bit. Let you hike along with me for a while. I think I'm about halfway back. Coming out of a shaded area. Done several of these. But I think we're getting ready to go back uphill a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Got some rocks. The trail crews do these little stone steps. Makes it a little easier getting up. So, but that's pretty much, you're in and out of the woods. These little rhododendron holes. So, anyway, this is the trail. Hiking along. Well, it's the last white blaze for this trip. So I've made it back to the AT Spur Trail. And I think I'm going to sit down and have a snack, rest for a minute, and do that 0.8 back to the car. So, made it back to the car. This trip's over. Getting ready to head home. I gotta be on the ambulance tomorrow. So, good times. Had a really good time. Hips and ankles are a little sore. Lot of downhill yesterday, then up, and then a lot of up this morning and downhill again. Just gotta get reconditioned for it and do this more often instead of once a month. But great trip. Can't wait to do it again. Got a 3-day weekend coming up, and we just may have to plan on something. Alright, have a good one, guys.